Yeah, that's right. I mean, all of you guys have got enough skills to dance socially now, and that is the for me as a teacher, that's the primary purpose is to prepare you so that if you hear some music, you got enough space to move around, you can jump up and have a good time. Okay, and you can join others, you can encourage others. I just remind you that we need to build the dance family as much as possible. So always think of that. You never know who the next great star is going to be that we meet. So try to encourage them to dance with you. See if I remember this whole routine. So we're going into first move and we're going to rock it. I know a lot of this is very simple and straightforward for you. And then we're going to release the girl. And then we're going to do teapot, yes. All right, so none of this is entirely new to you. We'll just do the simple release from teapot. Okay, and then we're going to go back into it. And this time, we're going to release this hand. Okay, and then we're going to come out. Okay, now, and we'll also do this other drop, or dip rather, which is going down the body. And instead of me being beside the follow and using my hip to lower her, so she is running down this leg, so it's nice and controlled. What I'm going to do is something like we had before, which was, you remember last week we did an arch, yeah? So this time I'm going to step into the line. So I've run down beside her, and as she turns to get the dip, and the standard dip so far, I'm going to step across the line, and now I'm going to run my hand down to her waist, and I'm going to use that to bring her down very low. Okay? Now, guys, just be aware that these ribs for the girls, they're a bit sensitive. So, you've definitely got to hold her on that knee, but when you go to bring her up, don't pull on those ribs because that's not going to be comfy for her. And you'll understand that when we get to that point. So let's get started with our first move. So if everyone can grab a partner, Chang in the mix, please. All right, guys, I'm going to move on to this teapot specifically. Right, so just listening up. So I have the girl in the standard position in front of me. And what I'm going to do is stand to the side. Could you move out of the way? And I've got my hand on her hips. So you guys, you can always look in the mirror to see what I'm doing on the other side. And so I'm beside her, and I've got this hip, and I'm kind of holding the hip. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to step behind her, right behind her with that right foot. And I'm pivoting on that foot, and I'm also moving her frame. So Jana's done a wonderful job of framing against me. She hasn't let her arm wobble around and stuff. So when I'm here and I move behind her, her whole frame moves with me, and then I continue to follow her around until I'm in this position. And then I'm simply going to do our walk in that situation. Okay, so let's do that, teapot. So the key to this move is to step behind her with your right foot. Good girl. Okay, I've gone 1, 2, I'm weight here, weight on the left, and now when I step, right,
What Gary just said.
left,
What Gary,
right.
what Gary literally just said.
Yeah, Gary knows his stuff. So the feel of this is not you turning her. It's you connecting with her and turning with her and then following her. So it's like it's an embrace. There you go. Much better. Did it feel better? Yeah. So you should give them that feedback. Yeah. That's good, Rustin. Whenever you do these tight turns or spins or anything like that, if you try to do them from a long way away, it's like that. Yeah. So with this one, you want to get really close to her. So I'm hip to hip with her, and then I step literally in her shadow. And so I never get very far at all. Yeah, so this is what we've got so far. Okay, this is how far we've got. So now we're going to bend this arm, because at the moment, with it being across my chest, the girl has no capacity to leave this. She can drop them. So what we're going to do.
small town girl, living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the don't stop believing. Treat like people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Treat like some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. How the movie never ends, it goes on and on and on and on. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street light people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street light people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street light
Bounce with it, drop with it, lean with it, rock with it, snap with it. All my ladies, pop your backs with it, dance with it, drop with it, lean